Hey gang, what's up? It's just about 6 o'clock. We're gonna be starting yoga. It's good to see everyone. Hi, hello. Hey Jan. What up, Derek? Good to see you. Awesome. My friend Marnie's here from Tucson. Team, while we're waiting for some other yogis to join in, that'd be super rad if you can type in the comments where you're from. That'll be cool. I can give you some shout outs. Yes. Hi, Courtney. What up, Stephanie? Good to see you. Oh, my friends from Cudahy are here. That's awesome. Good. Okay. Team, it is 6 o'clock. Hi, Justin. Good. Awesome. Team, it is 6 o'clock. My name is Steph Paulson. I'm the District Group X Manager for Chuze in Tucson. I almost said Cudahy and Chuze Tucson. I'm in Tucson now. It's good to see everyone here. So what you joined in for tonight is a 30-minute yoga session. Rialto. Hey, how's it going? Nick's up in the house. Hey, Nick. So good to see you. Thank you so much for setting this up. You totally rock. So what you can expect is a 30-minute yoga class. We will go through some vinyasas, so that means that we're going up and down off the floor, but we're going to start on, we're going to start on the ground today. Team, make sure that you have your water, your mat if you're using one. You don't have to use one by any means. Maybe your shoes are on or off, but I like to do yoga with my shoes off. Let's see. Hi Gil, good to see you. Gil's joining in for some yoga, that's awesome. So, team, we have some fantastic workouts that we bring to you, Chuze Fitness brings to you every single day. So make sure to check that schedule. You can find their schedule here on Instagram. You can also find it on Facebook on their Facebook page. So make sure to check it out and write it in your calendar. Schedule your workouts in. You don't want to, cancel on yourself. So schedule those workouts in. Not only does it feel good to get our body moving, but it gets our head in the right place too. So, team, I'm looking at all the comments too. Good thing I have good eyes. I can see what you guys are writing. This is great. So let's have the goal of maybe feeling better than when we came in. So whatever that means to you, maybe we're setting the intention of just getting more relaxed or maybe getting a little bit stretched out. That's totally cool. Now, team, I have a challenge for you at the end. You're more than welcome to take it or not. It's up to you. I challenge you to take a photo of your workout space, post it to your social media, #ChuzeMovement. You can also take a selfie and #ChuzeMovement. We'd love to see those photos. That totally rocks. All right, let's get started with some yoga. Now we're going to sit in Sukhasana. You're more than welcome to sit on some pillows to bring your booty up a little bit more if that's more comfortable for your knees, pulling the abs in. Now your hands can be face down on your knees to ground yourself, or you can face your hands up to receive whatever makes you feel better. Lift the heart. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, or maybe just a soft gaze. Now, yogis, I like to start off with a little bit of gratitude. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. It means a lot. I wouldn't be here if you weren't showing up. You guys totally rock. Your commitment to your health and wellness and well-being is an inspiration, not only to me, but your friends, your family, your coworkers, everybody around you. So setting the gratitude, let's remind ourselves that we are blessed. Maybe let's think of one thing that we're grateful for that happened today. Maybe you took a walk outside, either by yourself or maybe with your family, your kids, your dogs. Maybe that you're grateful for this 30 minutes right here. Maybe you're grateful for that cup of coffee in the morning. All right, yogis, if it's available to you, let's keep our mouth closed as we breathe in and out through our nose. We're just going to do 2 rounds of box breathing. We're breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause, 3, 2, 1. All right, yogis, start to breathe in and out through your nose as you normally would. And if your eyes are shut, blink your eyes open. Let's lean over to one side, it doesn't matter. Swoop the legs around. Coming into cat-cow. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, your knees are underneath the hips, knees are hip-width apart. Now as we inhale, we're matching the breath to the movement. Inhale, dropping that belly towards the mat, eyes looking up. Exhale, rounding out the spine, tucking the chin. Inhale, dropping the belly, matching the breath to the movement. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On your next cat exhale, come into a neutral spine. Lengthen both sides of the torso. So we have a nice long spine. We're coming into a bird dog, so really activating that core. Your left foot goes back, flex the toes, right hand reaches forward, thumb faces up. Now, if you want a little challenge, lift the left toes off the ground. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Pulling the abs in, double checking that you're not sinking into the ground, pressing the ground away, lengthening both sides of the torso. All right, yogis, great job. Put that hand down, put that knee down, second side. This time your right leg extends, flex the toes. Try to keep the hips square. Your left hand reaches out, thumb reaches up, so stretching the fingertips towards the front, pressing the heel to the back wall. Really lengthen here, activate that core. Great job. Place that hand down, place that knee down, shoot the hips all the way back to child's pose. Now, yogis, I want to remind you, child's pose is always available to you at any time, whenever you need it. Inhale, coming up to all fours. Exhale, flip the toes under, lift the hips high, down dog. Good, hold, hold, hold here. Now, yogis, this is our first down dog of the session. So I want to remind you, slight bend of the knee is totally fine. Now we're pressing our heels to the mat. Not everyone's heels are going to touch the mat, and that's okay. Good, lengthening the back side of the legs, lifting the hips high to the sky, broadening across the collarbones. Awesome. And on your exhale, come and lengthen into your plank. Your knees can be down, that's totally fine. Hold just for a moment. So you have the option, taking your knees to the ground for your plank. You have the option to lift your knees up. No matter what, let's make it dynamic. Inhale, lifting the hips high. Exhaling, coming to your plank, toes or knees. Inhale. Exhale. Just a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, come into your plank. Hold, hold, hold. Now team, if you're on your toes, press the heels to the back wall, lift the hips to make in line with your shoulders. Pull the belly button in. If you're on your knees, let's have a nice long line from the hips to the shoulders. Nicely done. Everyone, press it back to down dog. Walk your hands back to your toes. Let's hang heavy here. Hang heavy.
Yogis, toe heel your feet wider, then your shoulders, then your hips. Grab your elbows, gently swing side to side. Release the arms, toe heel the feet back in underneath the hips. Bend the knees a lot. Take your hands to the thighs and roll up bone by bone. Your head comes up last. That felt awesome. All right, you can step up to the top of your mat. I'll step a little bit forward. I don't want to get out of the screen. Utkatasana, chair pose. Let's sit back into that chair pose. We're going to hold this one for a moment. So from the side, we're sitting our hips back, pulling the abs in, lifting the front hip bones to be in line with the bottom rib cage. Now, there's equal weight in your feet, but emphasis is on the heels. Broadening across the collarbones, reach those fingertips. How are we feeling? A little heat in those legs? Okay, pull that belly button in. We're gonna do a little bit of a balance. Let's try to take that left leg back, 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 all the way to high lunge. How do we do, gang? Pretty good? Good. If this is enough, please stay here. If you want a little bit more, reach those hands behind. Now, team. You have the perfect angle to check your knee. Make sure your knee is right above your ankle. Press into the front heel. If you want a little bit more challenge, take that left hand, reach it to the front. So opposite hand is in front. Pulling that right hip to the back wall. Pulling the abs in. Good. Both hands down to the ground. That front leg goes all the way back. The good news is you have a couple chaturanga push-ups. You can drop down to your knees, turn the arms out just slightly, take it down, and press it up. We got 3 to go. Down. Press it up. 2 to go. Yep, last one. Nicely done. Take it all the way down. Your belly goes down to the mat. Uncurl the back toes. Yogis, slide your hands underneath your elbows. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Baby cobra. Exhale, all the way down. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen, light weight in the fingertips. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Everyone, press yourself back up to all fours. Flip the toes under, lift the hips high, down dog. Take a deep inhale in, and on your exhale, open mouth exhale. Yogis, bend your knees. Look up at your thumbs. Step it up, right side, left side. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Hands are on the outside of the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms go out and up. Exhale, Tadasana. Good news is, second side. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Pull the abs in. Remember, we're not opening up our rib cage. Pull the rib cage back in. Lift the hip bones. Good. Emphasis is on the heels. Nice long spine, lifting the heart. Team yogis, I'm going to set out a little challenge. You're welcome to take it or not. Let's see if we can get a 1/4 inch lower. All right, here's your balance challenge. This time the right leg goes back to high lunge. Make sure that knee is right above the ankle. That keeps your knee joints safe, right? Knees are expensive. You have the option to bring your hands behind. Take that left hip to the back wall, so hip bones are in line with each other. If you want a little bit more, and you did so on the other side, reach the opposite hand forward. Eyes are looking down at the mat. You've got this, team. All right, so let's take both hands down to the mat. That front foot goes all the way back. Option toes or knees, chaturanga push-ups. We got 4 total. Elbows go straight back. 4, 3, 2. You are so welcome for this. 1. Now everyone lower down, belly to the mat, slide your wrists Underneath your elbows, squeeze those elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, press it back to all fours. Curl the toes under, lift the hips high, down dog. Let's take 2 breaths here, 2 breaths. Inhale, bend the knees, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, step it up, left side, right side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms go out and up. Yep. Exhale, Tadasana. You guys totally rock. All right, we're taking it into Warrior 2. Now, my legs are gonna go out of the screen just a little bit. Let's take our arms out, our legs out. Your ankles are underneath your wrists, so super wide stance, about 3 to 4 feet in between. Let's turn those right toes out. Let's spin the left heel away. Yep, now bend that right knee. Boom, that's your Warrior 2. Looks like my feet stayed in, so that's kind of cool. Now, same thing that we talked about, pulling the front hip bones to be in line with the bottom rib cage really braces your core. We're working the core right here. Warrior 2, take that gaze over that right middle finger, hold, hold, hold. Knees above the ankle. Let's see it, gang. Yes. Good, I like this one a lot. Pulling the abs in, press into that front heel. All right, team, straighten the leg, all 10 toes forward, reset. Take your hands to your hips. Good news is, second side. This time your left toes, spin. Right heel, spin away. Arms go out, bend that left knee. Now, tailbone goes down to the ground, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot, pressing into the front heel. That knee's right above the ankle. Let's keep that knee safe. Now, yogis, there's a good chance you probably don't have a mirror, but let's see if we can feel this really tuning into our body. Make sure the shoulders are above the hips, that we're not leaning forward, right? Take that gaze over the left middle finger. Whew. Pulling the abs in, straighten that left side, hands are on the hips. Reset. Good news is we're gonna go through it right side, left side, 2 more times. Toes. Spin, bend, yup. Good, take the gaze over the middle finger. Now, let's firm the outer hip in. So we're tucking that tailbone. We're gonna do a little something different with the arms. Take the arms above the head, your gaze goes back to neutral, interlace the thumbs, and energetically pull away. Pull that belly button in, press into the front heel, outer edge of the back foot. Now, yogis, I just want to say your Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, does not have to look like mine, okay? Every body is built differently. All right, and straighten the legs, hands go on the hips, all 10 toes forward. Second side, spin that heel away. Good, bend that left knee. Warrior 2, remember, lifting the front hip bones to be in line with the bottom rib cage, really bracing that core. Abs are tight. Take your gaze over that left middle finger just for a moment. Let's press into the left heel, outer edge of the back foot. Take your gaze to neutral, take the thumbs. This time we're gonna switch with thumbs on top and energetically pull away. Good. And come all the way up, all 10 toes forward. Fantastic job. One more time each side. This time we're adding on. Spin the heel away, arms go out, bend. The reason why the feet are so wide is so that knee goes directly above the ankle. If you feel a lot of pressure on that knee joint, make sure that the knee's not going over the toes, right? Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the placement of the knee. Knee goes right in the middle of the foot. Let's press the arms out. Any negative self-talk, you press that away, team. Good, abs are tight. We're gonna straighten that bent leg. Now this is where you reach the right hand. Those hips are gonna shoot out. Take the right hand to the thigh, left hand goes up high to the sky, really opening up the chest, revolving the torso so the rib cage stacks on top of each other. If you have the flexibility with you today, you can go shin or all the way down. I don't think that's for me today. Really working on stacking the rib cage, stacking the shoulders. Okay, this is going to be fun. You do not have to try this. You can hold your Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Now, if you want a balance challenge, come with me. Eyes are going to look down. You're going to bend the right knee a lot. You'll take that right hand on the ground. Ooh, you can't see me now. Walk the back foot in. Okay? Right hand's on the ground about a foot away. You start to lift the left leg into half moon. I'm going to try to look at the camera to see if I'm flying in. Half moon team, have fun with it. The good news is you're home, no one's watching you. Try it. All right, team, this is the hard part. Bending the standing leg, dropping the back foot down, coming back into warrior two, boom, boom. Hands around the hips, all 10 toes forward. Let's try that second side. Toes, heel, warrior two. Remember, tailbone faces down to the ground. Now press any negative self-talk, any negative vibes, just out of your body. You guys are too great for that. Okay, this time we straighten the bent leg. We reach towards the left side. The hips do jet out. Abs are tight. Take that left hand to the thigh. Back hand reaches up. So revolving the torso. Stack the rib cage, stack the shoulders. If you have your flexibility, you can take your hand to your shin or maybe down to the ground. Like I said, that's not for me today. Team, you can stay here. If you want a little bit more. Going to the half moon, the second side. Eyes look down. We're going to walk the back foot in just a little bit. Take that left hand down to the ground, about a foot in front of your standing foot. Your back leg lifts up. Half moon. Same thing in Trikonasana. We're revolving the rib cage, stacking the shoulders. Pulling the abs in. This is the hard part. Bend that standing knee and gently take it back to warrior two. Awesome. Hands on your hips. Let's give those inner thighs a break. All 10 toes forward. Interlace your hands behind you or grab your elbows. Two options there. Whatever makes you feel good. Lift the heart. Wide leg forward fold. Hold, hold, hold here. You guys are so awesome. All right. Release your hands wherever they may be. Take them to your hips. Pull the abs in on your inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale. Release. Take the feet together. Okay, these are the sun salutations I was mentioning. So I'm going to move this back just a little bit. Stepping up to the top of your mat. All 10 toes forward, grounding the big toe, little toe to back corners of the feet. Inhale, sun salutation in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank, toes or knees. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Yogis, take an inhale here, and on your exhale, step it up. Bend the knees. Look up at your thumbs, step it up, right side, left side. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, ground down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the arms up and out. Exhale, Tadasana. Just a couple more times. Really focus on matching your breath to the movement. Slight bend in the knees, lifting the front hip bones. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank, toes or knees. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 2 breaths here.
On your next inhale, bend the knees, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, step it up, left side, right side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms go out and up.
Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, team. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold.
Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your plank. Take an inhale here, and on your exhale, lower down. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Woo. Nicely done. Inhale, bend the knees, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, Tadasana. You guys totally rock. We're gonna make our way down to the mat. Hey Jaylee, nice to see you. Okay, oh, Leandra's here too. Okay, gang, so great to see you guys. So, making our way down to the mat. We're gonna come into Navasana, boat pose. This is a great core strengthener. You'll notice feet are on the ground, knees are bent, sitting on the sit bones. Now yogis, take your hands behind your thighs, lean back to about a 45-degree angle. Keep lifting the heart, lengthening both sides of the torso. We're going to start by lifting our heels off the mat. If this is enough, be honest, stay here. If you want a little bit more, keep lifting that heart. Maybe you lift the toes off of the ground. Pulling that belly button in, keeping that length in the spine. Now, if you want more, reach your hands to your feet. Navasana, boat pose. Good. If you want even more, extend your legs. We're almost here, gang. I'm shaking too. Shake now so you don't shake later. Bend the knees. Take your hands to your thighs. Good. Cross your legs comfortably. Let's bring the arms up and forward fold. All right, team. And coming back into that Navasana pose, don't worry, we're gonna go all the way down this time. Feet are down, knees are bent, hands behind your thighs. Let's roll down bone by bone. We just have one more pose. Two more poses before we get into that final resting pose. Let's take our hands. Let's take the upper arms down to the mat. Fingertips face up to the sky, right? Pull the abs in, peel the spine off of the mat. Okay, we want to stretch our booty to the knees. So we're thinking about lengthening our booty to the knees. Once you feel like you've gone to your highest bridge, press those shoulder blades into the heart, into the sternum. Lift your sternum close to your chin. And release all the way down, bone by bone. Let's hug the knees in, one at a time, wrapping your forearms around your shin, and giving a little rock and roll. All right, team, take your arms out to the side, palms are face down. Take the knees over to the right side. Anchor the shoulders into the mat, head looks the opposite way as long as it feels good. Hold, hold, hold. Yogis, take your gaze back up to neutral. Take the knees back up to neutral, pulling the abs in. This time we'll go to the second side. So letting the knees drop to the left, anchoring the shoulders down, taking that gaze over to the opposite side, to the right side. Let's think about creating space
on that side body. So really stretching the hip away, stretching the shoulder away. So getting a nice stretch along there, the side body. All right, yogis, let's take the gaze back up to neutral, take the knees back up to neutral. Hug the knees in, give your body a big hug. Just did a lot of work for you. Rock and roll side to side. And let's get into our final resting pose. Please feel free to rest as long as you need. Okay? Extend the legs. Let your arms come out to the side, palms are face up. Let everything melt into the mat. Shavasana. So yogis, let your face, let your jaw relax. Let your hips become heavy. Close your eyes. And just melt and really seal in this practice. All right, yogis, you're welcome to stay here, or you can start to incorporate small movements into your body. Let's roll over to our right side, resting your head on your bicep, bending your knees. Pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And crossing your legs comfortably. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center, gently bow your chin. You can keep your eyes closed or a soft gaze. Yogis, I want to thank you for joining tonight and sharing your practice with me. Your commitment to your health and well-being is very inspirational. Keep on that journey. Keep sharing. Keep coming back. The light within me sees the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much all for joining. You guys totally rock. I hope you enjoyed this yoga practice. We did want to go a little bit over the 30 minutes, so I want to respect your time. Thank you guys again. Yes. All right, team. I'll see you soon.